Hello all, welcome to my channel Journey with Some. Today I'm going to teach about how we can join two type of data frames using Python. So before going into it, already created a join dataframe.py file here. So now I would like to import the pandas package. So I will press tab because the copilot already giving a right code now. So let's execute. So if you see in the interactive cell, so you can see the code is getting executed. Now what I can do, now I'll create a data frame called df1 and we will create each variables now. Assume that we create a key variables and then there is one more variable called value which have this one, and we'll create another data frame called df2. So let's assume this one, and we are going to join based on the key value and the value 1 variables here. So when we execute this, so let's go to the Jupyter now. You can see two type of data frames. Let's open now. If you see here, there is a variable called key which have a value of a, b, c, d, and if you see the value 1, you can see the values of 1, 2, 3, 4 integer values. Okay, if you open the df2, you can see the key one. So key also have a b, d, e, f value, which is an object values, and the value 2 also have the integer values. So let's, using these two variables, we will join the two data frames now. Join the data frames. So now create a data frame called join df, and now we are using the pandas package called pd, and we will merge with inner joint. So what will happen in the inner joint? It will match where the values are getting equal. Suppose we have a value called b here, the b is getting matched. So and one more is d. So we have a similar values here. So in the inner joint, what it will happen? It will see the matching values and it will get merged. If not, it won't do that. So when execute this one, you can see the join df which having a two rows here. Let's open now. If you see here, the key variable is getting created and we have a value 1 in df1, value 2 in df2. So when we merge it, so with the inner join, it is seeing the similar values of key, whatever which we have the value here, and it is showing whatever we have in the b. So in b, in the data frame 1, we have a 2, and in the b df2 we have a 5. So now if you see here, we have the similar values, and if you coming to the d value here, so d having a 4 and 4 we are coming, and the d we have a 6. So 4 and 6 should come here. So in this way the inner joint can be done when we have a similar values. Now we can learn about the left joint. So now what the left join and how we can be done. So what happens in the left join, suppose we assume the df1 will be your left join, df2 will be your right. So when we merge with the left join, so it will take all the values of df irrespective which is there here or not. So if you see here, we have b and d values here, and we don't have a and we don't have C in df2. So let's see in the left join how it can be done. So now we give a left join df and equal to pd dot merge, and we will merge with left joint. So based on your key id, and if you go to the left, let's execute now. And if you see the left joint here, as I told, whatever the rows we have in a left join means in the df1 it will give all the values here irrespective of whether it is there in a df2 or not. A, so we don't have any value in df2, so in the value 2 it's a completely a missing value here. As we have a b, so it is matching 2 and the other one is taking from the df2 data frame. And the same with c, c don't have any value in df2, so it giving a missing value in the value 2, and as d is existing in both the data frames, it is taking from the df2. So this is how the left join can be done. What is right join then? So right joint will take all the values from the right data frame. Suppose this is your right data frame and this is your left. So now when we do a right join, so it will give all the values from the df, means we have some four rows here and two columns. So irrespective whether it is there in df1 or not, it will give you all the values here. If it's a missing, suppose we have e and f are not existing in df, so it will have a missing rows when we merge it. So let's see how we can do now. So we are writing a right underscore joint data frame and we give a pd, and we are using the merge function and we are merging with the id called key, and we are merging with the right join. So let's execute now, and you see the right join as I told. So this is the data which is coming from a df2. So we have a b, d, e, f. So e, f are not existing in the df data frame. So if you see here, the value 1 is a missing, so it will be a missing value in the df, so it will give you all the values in the df2. So now the b and d were existing in a both data frame, so it is taking the both values from value 1 and value 2. So this is how the right join can be done. What is outer join then? So outer joint is nothing but like it is giving the values from both the data frames. Suppose data frame 1 we have a 4 rows with 2 columns, and the same way df2 we have 4 rows with 2 columns, but the matching we have a b and the d. So if you make that as in the same rows, it will be total observations we will get, like total is 6 when we merge with outer. So let's see how it can be done now. So outer join, and I'm just using the copilot, execute it, and when you open the outer join you can see the 6 columns here. So a only exists in df1 and doesn't have any value in df2, so the value 2 is missing. As b and the d are already existing in both data frames, so we both have. So rest either of this one are missing because some of the values are not existing in df1, some are doesn't exist in df2. So this is how the outer join can be done. I'll give one challenge here. So I'll space some of the data frames in the description below. You can write some kind of codes of all type of joins and you can put your code in the comment section. So I'll see how you have achieved and how you could able to do it. Thanks for watching.